Now, the very first thing I want to do in my developmental shell is I want to edit the dates. Let's do a batch edit. We're going to come over here to the 3 horizontal dots. We're going to click that, click batch edit, and cool, this is what we get. Now, I'm going to do the start here, module 1 and module 2. Okay, I'm going to edit the dates. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to change dates based on course start. Current start date from this one was previously, we're going to back up a little bit, and it's August 25, 2025. New start date, we're going to select our start date here, STC South Texas College, January 20th, 2026. We're going to hit that. It's 148 days. I'm going to hit edit dates. All right. Now, while that's going, I'm going to tell you, I wish that worked. It actually isn't going to work. This has changed from year to year. I've made videos on this before where sometimes you have to subtract a day or add a day. You have to be careful about spring break. We're on spring break. You have to actually add 7 days. You want to be careful how you do all these edits and batch edits. So I'm going to close batch edit. I'm going to show you what happened real quick. All right, gradable items. And as we can see, it did 148 days. So essentially what it's going is from August 25th through January 20th, which is 148 days, but it's actually making the start date on the 21st and not the 20th. So 223 is actually incorrect. It should be back a day at the top. I have my dates, so it should be 222.26. And then where it says 316.26, that should actually be 315. So what I really want is if I go to my calendar real quick, what I needed that to be is I come over here and it should be Feb 22 should be that Sunday, and it's putting it on Monday. And then the other one, we'll go to March, and with how we calculated that, it put it on 16, which is Monday, but we need it on the 15th. Okay, so we're going to fix that real quick. I'm going to maximize this. I'm going to go back to content. We're going to redo this batch edit. First thing I have to do is fix some things here. Start here, module 1, module 2. I'm going to edit dates. We're going to go ahead and change dates by number of days. Let's shift it backwards. We want to go 148. Just actually start fresh and fix it. Oh, this can really be a pain, I know, because I make a video or we do due dates, whatever the case may be. This has changed throughout the years, whether you add a day, subtract a day. That's frustrating for all of us. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click gradebook here, and okay, it's back to the original. And I can't actually do the whole course because of spring break. Things get displaced because you have to add those 7 days. So what I want to do to actually get it correct, there's really a couple ways I can do it. I can hit batch edit, and I'm going to do start here, module 1, module 2, hit edit dates, and I can do the same thing again. I can go change dates based on course start. Then I can go here, and I want to hit August 25, and on the new start date, instead of putting the 20, I can actually put the 19th, which actually it's 147 days through from May 25 to 119, and so the assignments will actually be corrected. It actually makes the class start on 120, which is, I know, kind of weird when you're looking at that. And I'm going to hit edit dates, and then if we verify to make sure that actually worked, it did. It put it where I needed it. It puts it on the 222 and on the 15, 222.26. And that's just the first few modules. Now, this works for me because I do modular due dates. Modular due dates means that, like, I have a lecture topic like the elements of music, and it runs from week 2 to week 5. Then all the assignments are due at the end of week 5. It moves through the next. My lecture topics are all modular. So when I talk about Elvis Presley and the Beatles, that module runs for a few weeks, and all the assignments are actually due on the last day of the module. So. But however you do your due dates, all the date stuff is still the same. It'll fix it. You'll get the right dates as long as you make sure that you batch edit correctly, as odd or weird as it may be, and it I mean, as I'm making this video now, this could end up changing, I'm sure, in the future, as it actually has from the last time I made this video. Now, I'm going to batch edit. If you knew the days, you could do it this way too. Let's hit edit dates on those first three. I'm going to go shift dates by number of days, and we're going to shift backwards 147. We're going to hit that. It's batch editing. We're just going back to a clean start, going back to the gradebook, and we see it hit it right back where I needed it to be. And you know, if you actually knew the numbers, that's what I was going to say you could do. If you knew the numbers, you could just say shift my dates 147 days. So I'll go back to batch edit, hit that batch edit, select start here, module 1, module 2, edit my days. I know exactly where it needs to be. So in this case, change date by number of days. I'm going to shift dates forward, 147. And when I do that, I come back and I check. I see my gradebook, 222 and 315. And that's the dates I'm really checking right now in terms of the assignments. And I'm looking at the gradebook to check all this another way, because it's modular. I may want to just go to, say, module 1, the elements of music. The start here goes in week 1. Module 1, the elements of music, runs week 2 to week 5. And I can just click on, say, week 2 and go, okay, yeah, I see my 222. I can just maybe click week 4. Okay, cool, I see 222. Awesome, maybe I want to click module 2, double check those. And I'm seeing my 315. So my target dates right now, I'm looking for 222, and I'm looking for my 315. And discount double check, bring that out a little bit, go over to the calendar, and okay, there's my 15, that's my Sunday. No, that's correct. I'm going to back up. Sorry, go back to Feb, and I'm just going Feb 22. Yeah, we're good to go on that. I'm going to come back to that in a little bit. So, let me come back here. I'm going to go one more time. I'm going to hit batch edit, and I'm going to do start here, module 1, module 2, edit dates. I'm going to shift number of days, shift days backwards. We're going to go 147 again, just shift it back. Some kind of tinkering here. All right, go back, do another discount double check, triple check. Okay, 28s, 19s, yeah, this is the stuff I'm changing. Now, I'm going to pretend I'm doing this for the first time. Okay. So you want to just like change it. You want to edit your due dates quick. The goal is like, can you get this done in 60 seconds or less? Okay, here we go. Batch edit. We click it. Start here, module 1. I get those, edit dates. I'm going to go with the start time. I've written that down. You have notes. Change dates based on course start date. And I'm going to back it up. All right, August. We're going to put August 25. And we know the start date is the 20th, but I'm going to back it up by 1 day so that it's actually, when I back it up by that 1 day, again, 8/25 to 1/19, classes actually start on the 20th, but with that 147 days from 8/25/25 to 1/19/26, then it actually puts the start date on 1/20. So here we go now, and that's good to go. Batch edit out. Gonna go back to the gradebook. Okay, gradable items. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, now that only fixes the first few modules. So my start here is good to go. So I can see if I go to my start here, I got my 222 there module. I can go through and check them, although you can see the stuff in the gradebook. So 222, click on here, 222 module 2. We'll just click a folder, week 7, 315, midterm 315, that's the close of that. The midterm's going to have a timeline on that, but I'm going to leave that alone for now because it's a few days timeline. Okay, now you want to complete the batch edit because I'm adjusting from a fall 2025 to a spring 2026. We need to batch edit the other modules or the other work that's after spring break a little bit differently because we need to add those 7 days. So what I can do is this. I can go to batch edit, And now I'm going to select Module 3 and Module 4, because these are the two modules that are going to actually happen after spring break. Now I'm going to edit the dates, and I hadn't done anything with that yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do it based on course start, and then I'm going to come over here, and I need to get my August. I'm going to hit, sorry, I messed that one up. Well, I'll fix it. Okay, we're going 25, which is a Monday, 8/25/25, and we're going to make the start date. We're going to say the 19th, but classes, again, I'm putting the classes actually start on the 20th. I'm going to go back a day and put it on the 19th. It's going to shift it 147 days. This is the weirdest thing as I film this. I'm going 8/25 to 1/19. That 147 days, so it actually makes the first official class day by me doing this on 1/20, 1/20/26. All right, and the dates do work out. I've tested this numerous ways. Now I got to get out of there. I didn't actually account for spring break yet. So what happens is I come down and I see 4/5, and I see 5/3, 5/10. Okay, it's not right. It's off because I didn't calculate spring break yet. Now, of course, the easy fix is just to know the number of days and adjust accordingly. But I know that it's 7 because of spring break. I mean, we all know that. So I'm just going to go over here to Module 3, Module 4. I'm going to edit dates. And all I'm going to do is change dates by number of days. And I'm going to shift dates forward 7. Okay. This won't actually fix everything. It'll fix most of it. The other issue I have is, or you might have, is final exams, because they can sometimes move. It's not always a symmetrical, linear, where it's like Monday through Friday. Final exam times can be shifted to start on a Monday or Wednesday or Thursday, and that happens for us in different semesters where final exams will start and basically have a different overlapping timeline. It may start on a Friday and go through a Thursday, or it may start on a Wednesday and go through a Tuesday or something like that, or it might be a Monday through Monday through Friday, or whatever that may be. So it's not always like a smooth, straight up kind of thing. So I typically have to always adjust the final exam by a few days, because our final exam timelines they'll basically shift. And then I changed one of my projects. I actually am changing a date. I changed the week that it happens on for 2026. So that I most certainly have to make a change to. Let's take a look. How about let's go to the gradebook, and we're looking through 15. Yeah, this is correct now. So now I know, because I know my own dates for my assignments. I know this is where I needed that to land. 4/12 is the correct date that I wanted to have for my assignment. 5/10. All this is looking good. What I'm going to need to adjust is the video and/or concert paper. It's just because I actually changed it for all my classes for this year. And then the final exam is a little bit off because of how final exams can shift. So what I want to do is, I want to double check my notes. I want to take a look at a couple things. I don't need this at the moment. So I'm going to come over my notes here. And first thing is just taking a look at the final exam. So I'm going through here, and I look at my final exam right here. Friday, May 8th to Thursday, May 14th. So these things can shift. All right, I'm going to copy and paste that because I'm going to need it. And I'm going to come over. And what I want to do, let's see, in this case, I'm not going to batch edit just for that. I suppose I could, but final exam, and I could do the concert paper. I could do this as a batch edit if I just double check. So I think the concert paper may be 5/3. I copied that. Yeah, I see concert paper May 3rd. We can do that through a quick batch edit as well. Let's do that. Click the 3 horizontal dots, batch edit, and we want to go module 4. Let's click through a little bit and find the final exam. Okay, final exam, I see 17. I definitely want to change this. I'm going to bring that final exam, honor lock. Let's edit that date. Let's make it specific. We're talking about May. We're looking at May 14. We want the time 11. That's when it's going to close. 5/14/26, 11 p.m. Check-in, yeah, 5/14. We're good on that. I'll make this bigger again so you can see it a little better. 5/14/26. Okay, cool. Gonna change that. Okay, that fixes, and I can see it right there. Final exam honor lock, 5/14/26. So that has been fixed. We're good to go on that. Now I want to go over to, let's see, we want to find, oh, there it is. Paper, and it's 5/10. This is not an issue with batch editing. This is, I actually changed it. I moved it to another week. So, and I could do that from the individual basis or batch edit. You can just go to the individual assignments and click on them if you want. This is still going to be faster than pulling up the assignments typically, especially a quiz or exam. For this, all I'm going to do is go like that. 5/3, that's the date I need. And I double check. I see final exam, 5/14/26, 11 p.m., good to go. See concert paper, 5/3/26, 11 p.m., awesome. And if I go and check, a few other areas, I see my 3:15. I hit module 1. Okay, cool. I see my 2:22/26. Cool. Well, that's looking good. It gives us module 1 sampling, a module 2 sampling. Let's do a sampling of module 3. We'll do week 9 folk music. 12, looking good. And over here, let's go maybe week 13. We see 5/10s. Awesome. 5/3. Okay. Yeah, everything looks great. All right. Now I'm going to come out of batch edit. So this is the first big thing that you want to do for batch editing is going through all your due dates. So okay, awesome. Hope that helps.